to another episode of Behind the Data with me, Alastair Hope, where for the next few minutes I'll be talking you through some of the things that have been moving gas and power prices for the last month. Starting off with gas prices, you see on the graphs here that once again prices have been moving up quite quickly. More concern about Russian flow, with Nord Stream 1 flows having dropped again towards the start of the month. Building an awful lot of risk in for prices both in the near term and the winter as well. Things on top of that as well, fire at a Freeport LNG facility in America, and the risk of Norwegian workers also striking in such a tight supply period is also adding more risk to prices. Moving on to power, and once again with gas moving up so quickly, power is going to move up as well, especially in the UK. All of the fuels are so expensive at the moment with gas and coal and also carbon, once again still operating up towards that €90 a tonne level, just making generation very, very expensive. But on top of that, there's also a risk that with French nuclear availability so low, exports from the UK to France are at all-time highs, and if that continues into the winter, when power is more sought after and demand is higher, supply margins could be very, very tight, with National Grid already having spoken to one or two businesses to see whether they can start to decrease load through some of the peak times in the winter. Onto carbon. As you can see on the graphs here, trading more within a certain range now. Still a bit of volatility there on a day-to-day basis. I think a lot of investors within carbon permits have started to come out of the market a little bit, maybe a little bit more cautious about where prices may be going. But recently, the new Fit for 55 package has been approved by the EU now, but still hasn't managed to take it outside of that range that it's found itself trading in over the last month. And finally, onto oil. Looking at the graphs here, you can see that over the course of the last 6 months, we've seen that bullish move, but recently more hesitant to trade up. Whilst the market still looks very tight in terms of supply, with OPEC struggling to increase production numbers, a lot of unrest in countries such as Libya and Ecuador, making it more risky that supply may drop and production may drop out of those countries. Certainly adding to the upside there, but a lot of the upside is limited at the moment due to fears of quite a hefty recession just around the corner, and that certainly makes energy traders and commodity traders a little bit more cautious, certainly with the inflation worries as well. So we have seen oil limited in its upward moves over the course of the last month. I hope that's been helpful for you. Once again, a very tricky and nervous time in the markets, especially for businesses who need to secure power and gas. Any questions, please do get in touch with your account manager and we'll see what we can do for you. Hope you found this useful and look forward to speaking to you again next time.